Alright guys, is anybody out there? Big Cheese there. How you doing, brother? I'm going to get started in a minute with my rant, you know. I'm just saying hello. How you guys doing? Body Solutions. What's up? What's up, Big Cheese? What are you doing? Strong Bear Joint, thank you. Marley, I can't pronounce the last name. Asapuro, whatever. I'm bad with names, sorry, but thanks for coming. I got a few things I'm going to talk about. I'm going to get into shit. Body Solutions, Lorenzo Orzo, son of Sammy Davis. Oh, that should be some scandal here. One question. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Yeah, nah, dude, don't send me video requests. I'm not taking any video requests. So, but there's a good try. My favorite Momo, what's going on? One question. Natural will go home. What are you doing? Mad Fish. All right, I'm just letting this build up, and then I'm going to start going off. All right. So how you guys all doing today? All right, you guys enjoying the new year? I'm freezing my look. Iron Mag Labs. There you go. I'm freezing my ass off. I'm here in New York City. Mike, what are you doing? Mikey Dates, what are you doing? Okay, hey, Strength Addicts, Christian, what's going on? What's up? Not much. Freezing my ass off here, Mike. I'm sure it's freezing in Jersey, too. You know, it's bad, man. So much for global warming, right? They plow my car in outside. Doesn't matter, my car sucks anyway. But, anyway, guys, I just got off the phone. I talked for an hour with, Dave Palumbo and shit, and, you know, I know, you know, we were talking about a lot of things, and, you know, a whole bunch of good stuff. Greg, use your mother-in-law's back hair to warm. Yeah, I wish I could have. I wish I could. She's got more back hair. Forget it. Her ass hair is probably really bad, too. Nicole Lenahan, how you doing, hun? All right. So, as I was saying, I was talking to Dave Palumbo. You know, I know he just did a video. I didn't really watch it yet. But the Luimarco stuff, I'm just gonna get a little, I'm gonna just give it a little rant first, and then we'll answer some questions. But I just wanted to say a few things. You know, the Luimarco stuff. He was supposed to do an interview with Muscular Development Magazine, which I work for Muscular Development Magazine, and he canned the interview with them because I work for him, because I work for Muscular Development. He said I'm a foul mouth. And he's, I guess, this holier-than-thou guy, and, so, I mean, I'm not in any trouble for Muscular Development, because they're like, well, fuck him then, not for nothing, but, guys, I gotta tell you something, this LuiMomo, he's got some, attitude, he's got, thinks who the fuck he is. He doesn't realize that when you are in the media, and if you're in the public's eye, or you want to call yourself a public figure, like he calls himself a public figure, you have to understand that you're the real Chris Bra. Yeah, I saw, Dave told me a little bit about his response, and Dave and I are good friends. Dude, let me tell you something. Dave and I will always be friends. We're friends outside of bodybuilding. You know what I'm saying? So it has nothing to do, we could talk about the kids and this and that, the other thing. He tells me he loves me, I love him. You know what I mean? Louis did mention his wife in one of the videos, not good thing to do. But, Luimarco doesn't understand that if one of you guys say something about him, he'll block you. He's got a lot of people blocked, and is that how a public figure acts? First of all, I don't consider him a public figure. He's a blogger, okay? He even said in his interview with Palumbo that he used to read the magazines just to get the information to talk about on the internet. Well, guess who wrote the articles in the magazines? Me, Romano, Palumbo. I mean, come on, guy. You know what I'm saying? So, it's just a little bit disheartening the way he's operating and everything like that. And he was throwing Dave under the bus. He's putting up all these pictures of Dave, with the God, Palumbo with the God, and who cares? I mean, first of all, who cares what anybody else looks like? There's guys on the internet that put fucking horns in their head, tattoo their whole face, split their tongue, and they become like a lizard man. If that's what you want to do, well, I don't give a shit. That's you. That's not me. I don't have to sleep with that, right? Who cares? You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. But Luimarco somehow happens to be, like this holier-than-thou guy. He doesn't want to be around people that curse. Okay, and he doesn't. He also doesn't like you know. He by the way, I want to know something? Why does he always ask? Like he asked Dave. He even I heard he asked Joe Pitaro. He asked him, "Are you Italian? You're Italian, right?" Because you know, this is like the second time I'm doing an interview with Italian. Dude, where do you get off with that? What does it matter if I'm Italian? What does it matter? I don't just root for all the guys because they're Italian. You know what I mean? I don't give a shit about that. You know, I mean, that's ridiculous. So what if I'm Italian from New York? What does that matter? All right? I get a foul mouth. I sat in jail and shit like that. You know, that's the way I am. But I don't hurt anybody. You know? I don't hurt anybody. And I do believe that kid, Nick, you know, from Nick's Strength and whatever the hell that shit is, he's a good kid. And he was right. We all have the right to express our feelings. You guys out there, you all have the right. You guys are the ones that make bodybuilding. You're the ones that paying to watch the shows. You're the ones that support these guys. If somebody puts a picture of themselves on the internet and they don't like somebody else critiquing them, then you shouldn't have put a picture on the internet, right? I mean, am I right or wrong? You know? Dude, do you know who's talking here? This whole article's written about me. What a piece of shit I am. Remember the most hated man article written by Chris Schugert, who now could suck my dick? You know what I mean? Right? You know what I'm saying? Remember that shit? Right? Tell you how long ago that was? I'm telling you. Oh, wait a minute. Christian, you're saying he blocked you too? He blocked Christian Duke? Really? Now all of a sudden Nick is starting to take... If Nick starts taking the Luimarco thing and can't be around people that curse, you know, come on, give me a fucking break, you know? This is bodybuilding. I mean, we're not all like choir boys, you know? I mean, give me a fucking break, you know? All these guys, come on. I mean, you know, have some fucking nutsack. You know, you're not holier than thou. Luimarco sits back, you know, like this, and, you know, he could call me and Dave Palumbo and John Romano, an old man. Dude, John Romano and I have been around. I've been in a gym with Schwarzenegger in the 80s, 81, all right? 80 and stuff, in World's Gym, okay? When he was still young enough, you know, he still went for the Mr. Olympia that year. So, don't give me any bullshit. You don't have any history behind you. You read magazines to get the info that you talk about. And all he does is critique people. But when you critique him back, he blocks you. So, now he's not going to do the thing with Muscular Development Magazine because of me. You know, I just think that this is, you know, it's kind of gotten out of hand now, and it's like every day now he's posting pictures of Dave Palumbo that Dave's a piece of shit, and Dave's my friend. Okay, when Dave puts me on and John Romano and he puts all of us together on RX magazine, it's because he knows that we're gonna get the bees buzzing. It doesn't mean we hate anybody. I don't, you know, you got to thicken your skin. You know, you got to thicken your skin. So that's, you know, that's pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much my message today. So, you know, and that's the big thing. Now Muscular Development lost their interview because asshole me, with my big fucking rotten cursed mouth, you know, ruined it, you know. Now I guess they're going to suffer because Luimarco can't have the, well, you just said Luimarco erased. Yeah, he did. He got rid of Dave Palumbo's interview, okay. That's okay. Let him do it. You know what I mean? That shows, dude, again, you're that thin-skinned. You're this big Willie, according to you. Dude, you're just a supplement guy. Okay? You're working for a supplement company that's sending you out there. It's not like the sport of bodybuilding is calling, Luimarco, we need you. Come to the Middle East. No. Ultimately, Redcon 1 is trying to sell supplements, okay? And they figure there's an, you know, because out there in the Arab markets open up really big now, and they want supplements. And if I can get my fucking foot in the door over there, that's what this is all about. It wasn't because Luimarco's some kind of like, you know, he talks, you know, like superstar or something. And he talks about like how he was friends with Phil Heath, and Phil Heath calls him. No, he didn't. Phil Heath does not call him, okay? Phil Heath does not. They're not buddies. If they were buddies, he wouldn't throw him under the bridge like that, like he did, okay? And that's exactly what he did with Phil Heath. So let's put perspective in perspective. You know what I mean? And anyway, so that's that's pretty much you know, the name of that. You know. So hey, by the way, guys, I gotta do a little something here that my boss. Okay, he just came out with these. What the hell is this? Andrew Hart and what the fuck? Andrew Shesh. Andro Shred. I guess this one makes you cut and this one makes you hard. I don't know. I gotta ask my girlfriend. Maybe put it on me. Put it on my nutsack. Sorry, Luimarco, if you heard that. I'm sorry. I said nutsack. You fucking... Give me a break. What does he do? Cut a hole in the fucking sheet with his girlfriend and shit like that? Well, how do you have sex? If she says, fuck me, Louie, does he have a girlfriend? I don't know. Maybe if he's fucking a cat. But if he says, you know, fuck me, Louie, fuck me, you know what I mean? Was that it? That's it? I don't know, talk to you. And by the way, look at me. All right? I'm fucking 50. I'm good 58 years old. 2 years from 60. Because he don't look any older than me. I'm fucking my face. By the way, assholes, listen to me. A few of you guys are getting crazy. My face, you see the grease is shit on my face. It's because I tan. It's tanning lotion. It's not because I'm sweating. There's a lot of guys out there that's like this big thing. They're putting that out there. Why does Valentino's face look greasy when he does these sets? You know what I mean? These things here, this internet bullshit. It's because of fucking I tan. Look, I'm wearing white. See, I'm tan. All right? I wear the glasses because I can't read. And you see the eyeballs again? That's why I wear the sunglasses. See the eye, the bad eye? The bionic eye. I'm like Popeye. Anyway, that's just because my eye was hit with a wire and I was blind. Otherwise, I don't look like I'm going to be fucking 60 years old, okay? Even with the glasses. So fuck you, Louie. Us old men. Give me a break. Alright, so anyway. Let's see. Son of Sammy says that Louie does have a girlfriend and he stole her from one of his followers. I don't know, man. That's pretty lame. I don't even know what to say about that. You know what I mean? How do you steal a girl for, like, it's an internet thing, you know? I don't know. But tell him what time it is. Thank you, Wessie's dab. I can't. Don't. Please, guys, listen. I'm a guinea. My father used to tell me when I was a kid, right? You know, like, your friend, that guy Arnold Swackhammer's on TV, because we get everybody's names wrong, you know what I mean? So don't mind me if I get your name wrong, you know? Anyway, yes, that's Reaper saying that Luimarco's a bitch, blah, blah, blah. Yes, listen, guys. Anybody that steals another guy's girlfriend is a piece of shit. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't give a shit if she was the hottest fucking girl on the planet and she was so in love with me. Anyway, she'd be so in love with me she couldn't breathe without me. I couldn't. If she was with somebody else, I could not even fucking think of being with her. I don't do that. I don't fuck another guy's girl. I don't date another guy's girl. You know, especially if I know them. I mean, that's even 10 times worse. Louis needs subtitles like Ozzy Osbourne. Yeah, definitely he does. But you know, so that's pretty much my rant on that. You know, I had to get that out there because Dave Palumbo and I talk. You know, we talk all the time. He called me today. We were talking for like an hour. You know what I mean? And to be honest with you, you know, he's not too happy, and Louis just doesn't stop. So that's why it's a constant going on, and it costs muscular development an interview because of me. Greg, you should have your mother-in-law put up Louis. Her fat rolls. Oh my God, she'd be lost forever. Where's your mother-in-law? She's not here right now. She's probably out sucking a dick. I have no idea, you know. As long as it ain't mine, I don't give a shit, you know. And my girlfriend doesn't feel well, so she's laying in bed, like, you know. It's good. Keep it the fuck away from me. But anyway, Lowlighted, how you doing? What's going on, brother? The only reason why I know that Louis did that was because I bragged about it in his Instagram a month or so ago. Oh, so you know? Do you know the guy? Do you know the guy that lost his girlfriend to Luimarco? There, Sammy, or whoever that was that said that? Because that's bullshit. Mikey Dietz, tell him. Back in when, you know, in our day, if you fucking took another guy's girlfriend, you get a baseball bat up to the fucking head. Right, Mike? Another guinea from Yonkers. Right, Mikey? You know the story. This fucking guy take your girl, you bat them both. Then you're done with her. You know, I wouldn't date no girl because of fucking, you know, I mean, if she, you know, she leaves me for somebody else, you let her have her, you know. Good riddance. Goodbye. Have a nice life. You know, I mean, she was never really yours anyway. But, Lowlighted, no, same old bullshitted. Yeah, so, you know, but that shows you the kind of guy he is. He comes on here like he's like Mr. Morals. I don't like people cursing, he said. Hey, listen, this is the year 2018, man. Little kids curse. They tell me, go fuck myself, you know what I mean? What are you going to do, right? I don't know. But that's just my thing here. What's my feelings on Jerry Brainium? I know Jerry Brainium is a smart guy. But, you know, it's hard when you see these old guys. It's the same reason why, what's his name? Oh, fuck, what the hell's his name? John McCain, when he was running for president, it was hard to like him, you know what I mean? Because he was like, Barack Obama today. And he, like, you look at him, he's just like this old man and shit, you know? So Jerry Brainium, he doesn't have a personality too much. That's part of his, I think if he had a better personality, it'd be easier to watch him, you know, the way he talks and stuff. But he does know his shit. So I can tell you that for a fact. Jerry Brainium is a very, very smart guy. He's been around forever, from when I was younger. And he was always writing great articles. Jimmy the Bull, oh my God. Jimmy the Bull would fucking eat Luimarco, would bite him, dude, Jimmy the Bull's one of my good friends. You know, when he gets mad, dude, everybody runs out of the room, because he's a maniac. But, fucking curse words are made for the gym. You're right. Curse words are made for the gym. You know, I mean, come on, guys. I mean, it's a gym. It's a locker room. They used to call that when I was younger. I told my mother, get some fucking eggs. She'd go, what is this, a locker room? You know, you talk to me with like a locker room talk? You know, that's because that's the truth. You know, that's the way it is. You know, my mother would buy a fucking carton of eggs, and fucking I would eat the whole fucking thing, and she'd freak out. You know, or a box of cereal and shit. You know, my father used to see, I'd have all these posters of bodybuilders on my wall, and my father used to say, you know, what's wrong with my son? You know, most young boys have pictures of girls in bikinis on the wall. My son's got oiled up muscle men in fucking their underwear. You know, because he thought the posing trunks were underwear. I know I tell that story all the time. You'd have to know my father, you know, because my father was an athlete. And you know, they don't recognize bodybuilding as a sport. Anyway, who's this? I can't even say your name. Kemali Ladir, or whatever it is, saying fuck Jerry. Jerry Brainium. I thought you meant another Jerry. Yeah. Nah, he's all right. Jerry Brainium's all right. I'm just saying he needs a little bit more, you know, a little bit more personality. It's hard when you talk to. You ever watch that guy? Bueller. You know that guy? Dry eyes, clear eyes. That fucking guy, Ben Stein. This was like when you watch Jerry Brainium. He could be talking about the most scientific thing, and sometimes you're like this. Whoop, you know what I mean? But he's a good guy. He's all right. Let's see here. My Cats is a sellout. I don't know anything about that shit. What about tricep pushdowns with Samir Banu? Yeah, I was doing the tricep pushdowns. It was cable crossover with Samir Banu that I was doing, and I was going up off the air because he was doing it too. When I was doing the tricep pushdowns, that's when my Christian said to me, "The fuck you doing? What is that?" And I was like, "It's tricep pushdown." I was using more than my body weight, you know what I mean? I had like 200 on the fucking thing, and I weighed about 150, you know what I mean? So I had to jump up in the air and like kind of fucking push it down, you know? But it was a long time ago, man. Greg, what's your take on YouTube deleting Dr. Tony Huge's enhance? Good question. Guys, let me tell you something about Tony Huge, okay? We're friends. Even outside of bodybuilding, we talk, okay? And same thing with Trevor. Tony Huge is a fucking great guy, okay? And he obviously, YouTube has a double standard because, you know, they have the freedom of speech. You know, you can say whatever you want. You know, Tony says, look, I'm doing this shit, but don't you do it, okay? And I feel that, in my opinion, it's wrong. It's wrong to take his website down. Who are you to fucking, you know, YouTube has their own, they operate on their own shit. It's funny, you know? You could sit there and bash Donald Trump, that should be on there, but the minute you fucking praise him, they'll take it off, or any fucking thing, you know? They go into, you know, I feel that YouTube is you know, with the whole racism thing and sexism shit and all that stuff is bullshit, bro. They you know, if you're gonna give people freedom of speech, then what's so bad about Tony Huge trying to tell people, you know, give you the choice of better way to live, you know, better, you know, ways to live and all that. That's the way I look at it, okay? Ass-eating baby. I like that. So, you know, I think that that's wrong what YouTube did to Tony Huge. Tony Huge is a good guy. I know him outside of this bodybuilding. I don't give a shit what he injects or what he does. I know Tony, okay? And we've talked personally. We've exchanged a lot of shit, you know, personal lives together. And I love Tony Huge. So he's a good guy. And I don't think he deserved to be deleted, you know? I think there's a lot of other bullshit, you know, on there and everything. And, Coach Trevor, wait, hold on, I'll get into my rant. So Coach Trevor is one of the most knowledgeable guys out there. Coach Trevor's a good guy, Chris. He's a really good guy. You know what I mean? And he is very knowledgeable. Dave Palumbo and I were just talking about Tony. We were just talking about Tony. We talked for like an hour and a half today on the phone, and he's one of the guys we were talking about. Wait, I wanted to say, so what the fuck was I going to say? Oh, yeah. Now, strength addicts will attest to this, okay? There's another guy who used to kind of be like, you know, up my ass and my buddy. He used to be up Joe Pietaro's ass over there, and he was his buddy. And now he doesn't like any of us. We're dirty guinea bastards, okay? And he tries to say because I said that Luimarco roots according to his nationality, that he thinks that that's racist, and it's not racist. It's not a racist statement at all, because let me tell you something. Luimarco's Muslim. I've had a Muslim in my family who I love very much. My cousin's been married to her. She's a doctor for fucking 40 years. 40 years, okay? I support these people, okay? You've lived in this house with me. My girlfriend's Mexican. My girlfriend's mother's Mexican. My girlfriend's mother was thrown out of the country. Okay, she was an illegal alien. She came back. She did the paperwork right. Now she's back. I'm ready to throw her back. I'm ready to take the paperwork and send her back. But in all joking aside, realistically. Okay? So I got Mexican. My girlfriend's Mexican. My children, okay, who I love, would die for. I would get eaten by sharks for that, to save their life. My children are half black, half white, with a Cherokee Indian. The Italian comes from me. Their mother was a Cherokee Indian and black. Okay? She got Cherokee Indian and black with a little bit of German in her. Okay? Her father, my ex-wife's father, my children's grandfather, is the descendant of slaves in Georgia. His great-grandfather was a slave. Okay? Was a slave. Alright? So my children have slave blood in them. Okay? So don't give me that I'm fucking racist shit. Or sexist. I have gay, lesbian, transgender. My cousin just died of AIDS, a little while ago. And he, so don't give me any of that shit, bro. And I support these people. Okay? Guys are making jokes. Valentino's broke. I'm happily broke, bro. I make a lot of money, but I spend even more. You know why? Because I don't need no BMW. I drive a fucking Hyundai Elantra with fucking 200,000 miles on it. Okay? The window's taped up because I just cracked the window, broke. Fucking now in the wintertime. That's the Valentino luck. Okay? But I don't care. I don't even want to get it fixed. You know why? Because I'd rather give the money, take care of my kids, and take care of everybody else that lives in this house. Okay? My girlfriend will tell you. I just made a video. I'm going to throw it on YouTube later, and you're going to see. All right? My girlfriend, is holding the camera, and she's like, yeah, let me tell you something. I don't give a shit. Thank you, lightweighted. Yes, I am far from racist. My kids, black and Cherokee Indian, come on, give me a fucking break. Yeah. Okay? I don't give a shit what your race is. I don't give a shit what God you pray to, okay? I don't give a shit what your skin color is or what any of that shit. I don't care what your sexuality is. I don't give a fuck. Or if you're a good person, you're a good person. Let me tell you something. A lot of the people fuck me over were other guineas from New York, okay? Other Italians. So that doesn't... Who kissed Jesus Christ on the fucking cheek and smacked him in the ass? Said, here he is. Come get him. Right? Who kissed... And one of his own. So that race shit and that fucking nationality shit means nothing. You think because I'm Italian, I think Italians are up here and everybody else? No! Give me a fucking break, man. Anyway, what was I going to say? What the hell is he saying? I don't know about you, Sammy Davis. I don't know what you're telling me. But I'm just saying to you guys, I was accused of Luimarco's, like, they're saying that, like, that I'm racist because I said that about him, that he roots. Dude, every time he interviews, he asked Dave Palumbo, dude, you're Italian, right? And he said to Joe, I heard that he said to Joe, I didn't see the whole interview. He said to Joe, who's my friend, Joe Pietaro, we got no problems, okay, we're boys, okay? We still talk, we just talked the other day. But he said to Joe, you're Italian, right? What's the matter? What's the matter if I'm Italian? What's the matter if he's Italian? What do you give a shit? Wait, you're doing a... He said, you're the second Italian that I'm doing an interview with. Oh, thank you. Holy shit. You're so good to us guinea bastards. You know what I mean? And we're all from New York, too. Me, I'm from New York. Joe's from New York. And Dave's from New York. So don't give me that shit. That's ridiculous, okay? So don't call me a racist. You're out of your fucking mind. You get the wrong guy. Holy Christ. I'm over here fucking, I'm the minority in this house. Trust me. But I'm the guy with the shkarol, you know? Pay everybody's bills. I love it. I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. If God gave me $1 million today, I wouldn't go out and buy a BMW or a fucking car that's like, you know, fancy car. I'd drive my piece of shit that's out there. And you know what? I'd make sure my daughter's taking care of, my son's taking care of, my girlfriend's taking care of her family. You know, the people that I love, that, you know, I'm not going to say too much, but I'm just saying, you know. That's because that's the way I operate. And there you go. Anyway. All right, so I'm fucking ranting here. All right. See, if my face is greasy, it's not sweat. I'm not sweating. All right. Oh, by the way, look. My girlfriend, Rob DiMaggio, just sent me this shit. This shit's real. Dude, let me tell you something. Right here, if you can't sleep, this shit will make you fucking sleep. Dream and Grow, I've tried it twice. My girlfriend takes the whole fucking thing. So, it's good shit. Anyway, what was the Yankee game? I didn't see what that said. Something about a Yankee game. It went too fast up. I'm afraid to touch the screen. My girlfriend, you know. You're a great guy. Thank you, Mike Dietz. Sorry, Mike. I don't want to throw your name out there. Mike Turnpike. Mike Turnpike is a personal friend of mine, and he'll tell you, you know, he knows me from back in the day and all that shit. And we all had some good fucking times together. Even if it was just in the gym and even down to Seaside Heights. He used to run the boardwalk, the bouncers. He'll tell you all about that shit with the fucking Seaside Heights shit. Dale Chance, how are you, brother? I hope you're well. Hope you're having a good New Year. I want to beef up my calves. How? You know what? I'm gonna do a calf video. And if you don't grow calves, look at these fucking glasses. Look crooked. Big fucking nose. If you don't grow calves, then you got a problem. You know, I don't know. You know, I'm gonna do a good calf video. I promise you. So that's coming. Greg, your workouts are crazy. I fucking love them. Thank you, Reaper. Let me tell you something. I do fucking train with no rest. It's insane. It's very hard for people to keep up with me with that. Wait a minute. Hold on. Do you think that you have greasy skin? I don't know what the fuck it's saying. I don't know. It just went up. I'm a grease ball. I'm a guinea. But that's not from that. Greg, man, I tried Sten. It's a shit, bro. It's out there. Dude, I wish I had it. Believe me, I love Sten. Sten is a delicious drug. For me, anyway. You know, I got bigger, harder, and the bicho. Well, in Italian, the bicha. You know, it was always hard. Greg, how about chest? We need a chest video. Yeah, I'll get to it. I'm really slow with the videos, as you guys kind of know. You know what I mean? I'll get to it. Definitely gonna do it a calf though, because I think a lot of guys have chests, but calves are really hard to grow, and I got the fucking solution for that. Lots of bush burgers. Yes, Mike. Yes, my brother Mike. I love Mike Dietz. Mike, say hello to your boys for me. Love all the videos, brother. Keep it coming. Muscle Investor. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Yeah, people think I'm just some fucking freak and shit. They don't realize I started, you know, I started working out in 1972, been competing, blah, 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 you know, since 1976. They don't realize that I used to beat guys on drugs. And back in, listen, guys, when you see those old pictures of me, you know, you see, like, you know, jacked and everything. Dude, I wasn't on drugs then. I didn't even know what steroids were because Joe Weider did not want steroids to be talked about in the media or in the magazines. So the only way you knew what the fuck, you know, what to do was to read the magazines. There was no internet. You didn't have a Luimarco sitting back saying, look at these guys, blah, 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 you know. So what I'm saying is the only way that I knew what to do was to read the magazines. You know, I was a kid. There was no, you know, there was no huge bodybuilders in the gym. Okay? So I had to learn by reading the magazines and trial and error. So we didn't know what steroids were back in the day. And I still fucking look good. At 19 years old, Luimarco on steroids couldn't look as good as I did at 19. Anyway, hair pie, somebody said. Yes. Greg, does your mother-in-law have a bigger chest than you? Dude, my mother-in-law's tits, she's got to fucking probably lift them up to pee. But, you know, she's 350 pounds at fucking 4'10". You know what I mean? It's not pretty. Believe it or not, though. She still gets laid. That's the sick. That's really. I don't even want to go into this. You know, that's fucking crazy, right? Even my girlfriend like cringes. You know, my girlfriend's skinny. She'll probably be at the Arnold Classic. And she's never been in a bodybuilding public before. But anyway, did Lou Ferrigno get calf? Wait, did Lou Ferrigno what? Get calf? Man, his father died. I don't know what the hell he said. Say it again because I really couldn't see it. Thank you, Low Lighted. I'll be there. I'll definitely beat her, you know. But you know, I got to be honest with you guys. You know, I really don't like the fucking all those expo things. After a while, it's like I've been doing it for a long time. You know, been there, done that. But I'm doing it for Iron Mag Labs, and I'm doing it for you guys. I want to meet a lot of you guys. You come over and shit like that. You know, please come over and introduce yourself. You know, we'll take some pictures. We'll fuck around. You know, that's the way. You know, that's the way it is. You know, yeah, yes, that's scary, bro. Yeah, it is scary. But you know. She's Latina, and a lot of Latin guys, I don't know what it is, they like them big. I mean, I can't go there. The other day, me and my girlfriend were in a buffet, and we're watching this big fucking fat Latin chick. I swear to God, you know, she had to be 400 pounds, and I guess we kept looking at her. So she said to her husband, in Spanish, "Do I look fat? Am I fat?" I felt like, you know, holy crap. Now, I don't speak Spanish, but my girlfriend does, so she caught it, you know. She's like, they think we're talking about him. Wait, what does this say? You're fucking great. You make money. Thank you so much, Rich Get Swole. Thank you. I appreciate it. Listen, guys, I want to help you guys. I want to talk about shit. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I could sit here and talk about you know, see, that's the thing about Jerry Brainham. I love him. But when you start talking about, like, the sarcoplasms meet the microfibrils, and then they create this thing, you know, it's called fucking jism. And, you know, and you're like, dude, come on, talk to me like I'm supposed to know what the fuck you're talking about. You know what I mean? That's just the way I feel anyway. Do you know any bodybuilders that have gotten calf implants? Yeah, Lou Ferrigno, but I think he got them taken out. A lot of guys get calf implants. I mean, I don't really give a fuck. That's the problem. You know, I don't follow bodybuilding really that much right now. Not pro bodybuilding. Bodybuilding's more of a lifestyle. How can you fucking, you know, judge whose physique is better? Why do these glasses look crooked on me? I feel like I'm like, you know, like retarded and shit. What's that? You know. Muscle investor, mother-in-law stories are the fucking awesome. I'm going to throw one in a video that I got coming out. A good one. It's really fucked up. You'll see. Okay, I don't want something she did at a funeral. My Dana Capabianco, my girl, I love her. You can Google her. She's a fucking female bodybuilder. That's my girl, her father's funeral. So, anyway, God rest in peace. You know, he's my friend. Same here. Always look forward to this. Thank you. Thank you, I appreciate that, Kemi, or whatever. It went up. I'm sorry, I can't see your name. I saw you were. TC LuiMomo, any thoughts? I don't even know him, so there's my thoughts. I don't think about him. You know, a lot of these guys, they're all shit talkers, you know. I don't know. I don't know about him. I don't know. You know, I mean, I really don't even know who he is. Do you feel any animosity towards Steve Weinberger for taking your NPC? No. I left the NPC. No. I left it. It was a vacant show, so he took it. It was Atlantic States. I ran it. No, there's no animosity. I was there when Carl Campagna, who was the most corrupt motherfucker on the planet, he was running the New York NPC. So I left, and then Weinberger, and when I left, all the North America, I used to Northeastern America, all those shows I left, and they were open, and then I guess Steve took him out, you know, but I support Steve Weinberger. I got nothing against him. He's fine. There's nothing. I have no. It was Carl Campagna who was before him. He was the district chairman. He was making my life miserable when I was running shows for the NPC. He was really bad, you know. He didn't like me. How could you not like me? Anyway, fuck that. Shit, I just missed somebody's. He asking me. This thing's going fast. I'm sorry, guys. Christian Dukes, what's up? That's Dale, I'm sorry. To everyone on here, we all are brothers of iron, and we also... Yes, Reaper, very good. Reaper 11 Bravo, very good. He's right. We all are brothers in iron. There's nobody here... Listen, again, we all have the right. Luimarco thinks that he can critique everybody and then block you when it's your turn to critique him back. He can't take it. He can't. And he sits back, and he's so pompous. He just sits back, and he, you know, He's just, you know, I do this and I do that. And, dude, give me a fucking break. I love Mike Quinn, by the way, son of Sammy Davis is asking. Yes, I do. I love Mike Quinn. He's a good guy. You know, he has a lot of flavor to him, trust me. I've been around him. He's got a lot of flavor to him. He's old school. He's a good man. Very good man. I hope, I would love to see him get his shit together, because I used to like Mike Quinn's physique. I think he was great. Personally, I think he was a great bodybuilder. Placed 6th in the Olympia, I think, one year. Or 5th. Strength Addicts. Greg, what's your recipe for the famed cake shake? Holy fuck. Strength Addict. Christian, how'd you find that out about the cake shakes? When I was younger, I was a teenager. And we didn't take steroids. I didn't know... we'll probably all be blocked. By the way, Dale, all of us are going to get blocked on here from Luimarco. Anyway, when I was a teenager, right? Remember what I just told you. They didn't talk about steroids, all right? It was a hush-hush because Joe Weider wanted the Olympia. He wanted bodybuilding in the Olympics. Okay, so they said no talking about steroids. So the magazines never talked about steroids. The only magazine, once in a while, Muscle Digest would talk a little bit about something, which was not a Weider magazine. It was very hard to get, but I did get it. And later on, I got it. You know, I was already in my 20s. And then Muscle Media 2000. That's when everybody started really finding out the real shit about steroids. But when I was younger, and I was a teenager, excuse me, I used to work in a Shopwell here in New York, in a grocery store. And I would bounce in a strip club at night. But during the day, I would take the fucking nutriments and drink them. So I was trying to gain weight. So finally, one day, I wanted to really put on a lot of weight over the summer. I was in high school and shit. And, you know, I think it was like, you know, 10th grade or 9th grade. I don't even remember. But I would make these shakes. Sometimes I would put heavy cream or I'd throw a nutriment in a blender. I'd throw like half a dozen eggs. I would throw, you know, like chocolate shit in there. I would throw ice cream in there. All right? And then I would take, my mother used to get this cake, Country Epicure, like 4 or 5 layers of chocolate cake. And I would put that in a fucking blender and blended that shit up and I would drink it. I swear to God, I gained a pound a fucking day. I swear. I from like when I got out of high, you know, like when school ended in June to like, you know, when it started up in September, I was like 30 pounds heavier. Of course, I got fat a little bit too, but I was really, you know, genetically gifted where I could eat pretty much anything I wanted and never got fat. I put on a lot of muscle eating that. And it's everybody knows, my good friends, people that are close to me and know me for a long time know about the cake shakes. So Christian, you must have read that somewhere. I don't remember. Yeah, you missed the original Muscle Media 2000. That was a great, you know, that was a great fucking magazine. That's where everybody learned all their shit from. You know, what's your opinion? Did that sentence for Timothy McVeigh? Well, my son is intelligence with the government, and my son served in the Army intelligence. My son's special ops with the Army, so. My fucking thing is fried, that motherfucker. Anybody that goes against this country should be fried. Dale Chance, Luimarco's a skinny guy with abs, the same as a fat girl with big tits. So they are yes, Dale, very good analogy. I like you, Dale. You're a good guy. Yes, very good analogy. Dale Chance is right. You get a fat girl with big tits, you say, ah, look at those tits, but she's fat. You know, any skinny guy that has abs. There's a lot of guys, they take their shirt off, they weigh $120, but when they stand there and flex and do all that, you see every little muscle, because they're skinny, you know? But yet, here's a guy, guys, think about this. Dale, I just thought of something, right? I just thought of something. I'm trying to read the thing. Think about this. Luimarco, guys. Luimarco wants to make a living. You know, doing bodybuilding, being a bodybuilding commentator and this and that. But then again, he's against steroids. Yet, he stands there and he roots for guys like Big Ramy and everything, who's, obviously, he's not a natural bodybuilder. You know what I mean? You know, so what is it, bro? You know, you tout how natural's the way to go and look at this physique and, you know, look at me, you know, I'm built, you know. Yeah, my girlfriend's more built than that. And I'm just saying, you tout all that shit. You talk a good game about natural bodybuilding. Yet you want to make a living, you know, off of guys who are taking steroids. Which is it? How can you sit here and, you know, be this NBC commentator is what you think you can be? Like they would take him over Dave Palumbo in a million years, or Sean Ray. Sean Ray'd be the first one they take, but you know, and probably Flex Wheeler too. But come on, you gotta be kidding me. They're gonna take him. What's he going to sit there and go, these guys, they're all built on stage, but I'm natural. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You're even bad for natural bodybuilding. I mean, fucking A, man. There's a lot of that. When I was natural, I would have slayed you up and down the fucking street. I had fucking I haven't taken a hormone replacement therapy in over a year and a half, and my thighs right now can hang with anybody. Go look at my fucking video. I got striations in my ass, and I'm not even ripped. Anyway, fuck that shit. They would take Lou Ferrigno before they would take him. Yeah, absolutely they would take Lou Ferrigno, but I don't think that Lou Ferrigno would want to do that. But he might. That's a good one, Dale. That's a good one, too. I think that Sean Ray is probably the first headliner that they would take. And I think that probably Flex Wheeler, possibly, you know. Dave could Dave's a good speaker, you know, and Dave knows his shit. Why didn't RX Espino work with Christian and Johnny Styles? And you think that Jimmy really texted Christian in the middle of Iron Debate? I don't even know what you're... I have no idea what any of that means, son of Sammy. I don't know who texted who. I don't know of why Johnny Styles, RX Espino. I don't know. I'm not Spanish. I don't know any of that shit. I didn't even know there was an RX Espino, you know? Strengths. Who would win the fucko Olympics, Luimarco or Ferrigno? Oof. Well, I would have to say, I'd have to say Luimarco would be more of the fucko Olympics, right? I'll tell you why. Because at least Ferrigno was once a bodybuilder. He's a fucko because he turns against his own fucking, you know, he's a fucko momo, but Luimarco's pure fucko. You know what I mean? It's like graduating cum laude or magna cum laude. You know what I mean? I mean, they're both fucking momos, but you know what I'm talking about. I think, you know, I think in that case, you'd have to give it to, whatchamacallit, you know, what's his name there? Fucking Luimarco. At least Ferrigno was a bodybuilder, and he doesn't sit there and put down steroids and then try to make a living off the guys he's putting down. Steroids are bad for you. You know, I don't think steroids ruin the sport, this, that, the other thing. But meanwhile, you want to, you know, you're sitting there fucking, you want to be the Mr. Olympia fucking commentator. Get the fuck out of here. What's your opinion of Gary Stridham? He was great in his day. I mean, I haven't seen him recently. He couldn't win today. He doesn't have a back. He had, you know, big shoulders, but that's it. Why does Franco Colombo not like fellow Italian bodybuilders? Because Franco Colombo has a little bit of Luimarco in him. It's not that he doesn't like fellow Italian bodybuilders. He's that way. I introduced him to LuiMomo. That's his name, LuiMomo. I introduced Franco Colombo to my friend Alessandro Savi, and the first thing he did, because Alessandro's real big, he's like, let me see your abs, and he lifts up Alessandro's shirt. Dude, don't fucking grab my shirt and lift up my fucking shirt. You know what I mean? Alessandro didn't say anything to him, but I was like, oh, dude, what are you doing, you know? Stop being an asshole like that, you know? I don't know. Franco's a strange guy. He's just a weird guy, you know? You know, if he had a dumb guinea, I could say some Italian, dumb guinea. You know, yeah, Dale, I see what you're saying. That is a good shirt. You know the old saying, dumb guinea, right? Well, that's what fucking, he gives us a bad name. You know what I mean? You know, when you see an airhead with big tits, she ruins it for every girl with big tits. Just a little Greg, screwy Marco, not bad. Franco likes little boys. No, he doesn't like little boys. I don't believe that. Oxygen Jim going to produce the next set of freaks. Well, dude, when you're out there and you can get any fucking drug you want, you don't have to worry about cops. You don't have to worry about fucking eating food. It's all laid out for you. Imagine if you had a girl at home that went out and bought your food, you know, cooked all this chicken for you, rice, eggs, beef, whatever the fuck it is that you want to eat, fish, and it's all laid out for you, and here's your little bottles of shit. Take a nap after you're done eating, then we'll train again, and all, you know, of course. You know what I mean? What do you think, the air out there in Kuwait? You can't even grow grass out there. You think that means it's better? No. It's obviously a drug thing, and, you know, they get a lot of food and everything else, and they train all day. You know, not for nothing. You have trainers standing there fanning you off. I'm hot, and some guy's blowing you off. Like, how's that? You better now? You know what I mean? I don't know. But you know what? It doesn't mean shit to me. I can give a shit. Do you want to go to Kuwait? I would never go to Kuwait. No way. Well, my fucking luck, ISIS would be waiting for me. Someone from YouTube wanted me to ask you about a place called Harmony Burlesque Memories. Harmony Burlesque. Oh, you mean when yeah, they used to, oh, fuck, you're talking about, like, when Susie Nero was fucking with my friend and I was fucking with Jeannie Silver, the fucking girl that had the amputee. You know, yeah, those were the days, bro. Holy shit. Where the fuck, who's reading these fucking articles? Holy fuck, that's a long, dude, I was maybe 20 years old back then. The Harmony Burlesque in New York City. There's all fucking, girls used to dance naked, porn stars, and, you know, me and my friend would go down there, my friend would fucking be giving these girls fucking shkadol, and he fucked around with Susie Nero, and I fucked around with Jeannie Silver, who had a fucking stump on one leg, you know, she wanted to stick that up my ass, it wasn't going up there. But anyway, yeah, those were good days, bro, those were fucking... That's when New York City was filthy fucking dirty, and I loved every minute of it. Goddamn Giuliani cleaned it up. He ruined it for all of us. Oh shit, I might be hurting Luimarco's feelings. Lots of questions from YouTube. Oh really? I don't even know how are you getting all these things. Kuwait is something, it left, I can't see it, went up. Sometimes, guys, I'm sorry. That's why I get the glasses. I'm sticking my fucking face right in the camera because I can't see shit. Usually my girlfriend's here reading, but she don't feel good today. So, you know, we caught a break. Let me turn this a little bit more to the side so you can see me better. I'm filming this shit. You know, one day I'm going to get a real fucking camera and everything. How was your leg training video different from your leg training program in your book? Well, it's when you read the program and then you actually see it or do it. It's, you know, it's obviously it's different. It's almost like reading a book of a movie and then watching a movie. You read the book Rocky and then watch the movie. You know what I'm saying? It's really the same. It's just the low rest periods and that non-stop movement is what you can't stop and do legs like this, up, down, then go up. And then bring it back down again, or do little half reps. You got to bring it all the way down, all the way up, all the way down, all the way up. And you can't stop. I don't stop. You know what I mean? Sometimes, the only time I would ever stop would be down here to really, like, let this stretch almost like where it's going to kill me. And then bang, right up in it, you know. You'd have to see me do it, so. If you do it, I guarantee you're going to get big legs. Go read the comments on there. There's people who've told me, dude, I've been training 40 years and they got legs. Now all of a sudden I got legs. So, it works. I wonder what happened to son of Sammy. I don't know. Well, what happened to him? What, he's not here no more? It's like he disappeared. He was just asking me a question. He was here. Will you be at the Arnold? Yeah, I will be. Detailing the Shadow? Is that it? I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm so bad with reading, bro. Like I said, I'm a guinea from New York. You know, we read everything wrong. I call everybody by the wrong name. Yeah, I'll be at the Arnold. I'll be at the Iron Mag Labs booth, which is also. I gotta plug the shit for the boss. Where is it? Andro Gels. There. That's the name. I think the booth is gonna be called Muscle Gels. I don't think it's gonna be called. Look, let me show right here. I'm almost showing it. Okay. I don't think it's gonna be called Iron Mag Labs, but this is Iron Mag Labs company right here. Andro Gels. Andro Gels. This one makes you jacked, and this one makes you hard. All right, put it together on your dick, and you got a big dick. That's hard. I'm kidding. Greg, some of it, does Mike Mentz's approach work? Not for me, it doesn't. It didn't work for Arnold. Arnold didn't like it either. Sammy Davis' phone might have died. Maybe. Yeah, Muscle Gels. That a boy, Christian. We gotta plug it for the boss. I'm in Columbus. I hope it's warmer by the time you get... Dude, let me tell you something. Every time I go there's a fucking snowstorm and shit like that. I go from New York, like from the fat to the frying pan, you know? I fucking hate snow. I'm done with this shit already. You know, I can't stand it. If I had any balls, I'd move out of New York, but I got no balls. I love New York. I was born right in the smack in the middle of Manhattan. Grew up in the Bronx and then Westchester. That's where I am now. What is this stuff? How will you take it? I don't know. You know what's funny? It's Muscle Gels. That's the stuff. Wait, where is it? There you go. Look, right there. How do you take it? I don't know. You put it on. I haven't taken it. It's a brand new bottles. I just got them in the mail. It's good stuff, though, supposedly. You know, I hear that because Rob DiMaggio don't come out with fake shit. I can tell you this right here. Holy shit, this. What my girlfriend takes. This shit fucking works. That I know. Take one or two of those babies and you're going to be out. You won't wake up the next day. Fucking, you'll be like, you know what I mean? It's good stuff. Dorian has said he loved Mentzer's approach. That's Dorian Yates, though, see? Dorian and Mentzer had the same kind of muscle. You know, they had that, you know, that shit, a lot of white fiber, so explosive power-type movements. I don't know, I like fucking volume. Bro, I could do arms, biceps, I could do 100 sets and just keep going, non-stop. Yes, people who have been in the gym with me, they'll tell you he's insane. Mike Dietz, I don't know if he's still here. Mike Turnpike, he would tell you. This fucking guy to train for an hour straight on one body part. And he'd do 100 sets, more than an hour, you know? Greg at 100%, who is better in your eyes, Yates or Haney? Haney, easy. Not even close. Yates couldn't take Haney and Haney's prime, no way. No way. Yates had like blocking muscle. Haney was separated with deep separation, tiny waist just to suck that shit in. Haney was great, man. I trained my leg like Tom Platz. I think they look good for not being a pro. That a boy, Dale. Listen, I didn't say I have the answer for everybody, but for most everybody, no. If your leg workout's working, then you don't need to do my leg workout. But there's guys who can't. Oh, Mike's here. Mike's still here. He remembers. Mike, you remember I do marathon workouts, right? You remember that shit. Non-stop. I'll just keep going and going and going and going and going. And then shooting some more shit and going and going and going and going and going. I'm kidding. Not really. But, you know, back in the day, I could still do that. Mike, I still actually train like that. You know, with very, very low rest periods, keep going and keep going, you know. We were lifting till 3 a.m. You know what's crazy, Mike? I get to the gym now at 3 a.m. I lift till like 7 in the morning from 3 to 7. It's fucking nuts. That's why I'm fucking amped. Dude, I'm not even on caffeine. I'm fucking amped. You know? Well, you know how I am, Mike. But we had a lot of fun. Mike and I, we'd be watching the Yankees back when the Yankees were the fucking dynasty. We'd be throwing shit at the TV. If they lost one game, we were pissed, right? You know, you could play 160 games a year. If the Yankees lost 100, if they won 159 and lost the 60th, I'd be like, you suck, you fucking suck. You know? Anyway, that's the way we are, right? The Yankees, baby, all the way, all day, all night. That's what we loved. Anyway, Greg, ever take Uniliver tabs? No, but I do take liver tabs. I like, oh my God, the Himalayan fucking, Live 52. What's with the fucking glasses? Crooked. Holy Christ. There's another pair of glasses. Let me trade these glasses. I take the Himalayan one. Live 52. I love Live 52. Live 52 is good shit. Yeah, I miss those days too. Was Steve Mihalik a direct influence on your training? Inadvertently, a little bit. More or less, John DeFendis was the direct, you know, John DeFendis, who was one of Steve Mihalik's disciples, was directing, you know, because we were all teenagers at the same time. Okay, here's the question. Now, Abdil was asking, what do you think of beef aminos? I got to tell you something. Maybe that's what this guy meant about the Unipro liver tabs. I used to take Unipro amino acids when they first came out. And I remember taking a whole handful of them things and then shitting and then seeing in the toilet the fucking there they are, right there. Like corn on the cob, you eat the corn loose and it goes back on the cob. You get it? Anyway, so I noticed that in my shit, I'm not trying to be gross, but, you know, it's Valentino, you know what you're getting. In my shit, there was fucking, all the aminos were in there, right? So I knew, holy fuck, I didn't even digest it, what a waste. So now, I chew, and even like capsules, like if I was to open up this thing right here, Dream and Grow, I would fucking open up the capsule, dump it in my mouth, it tastes like fucking cigarette ashes, and then drink it, alright? Same thing with tablets. I chew them. Even fucking, if I get an antibiotic, I can't help it. I chew every tablet I get because I'm paranoid that's not going to get in me. Okay? I'm paranoid. So that's what I do. Maybe, what? For what? My girlfriend, she has risen. She has risen. What do you mean you're turning the car on? For what? Where are you going? Church. Take your mother. She's fucking Lucifera. Remember when you used to buy those big brownies from the diner? Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, I love the brownies and the chocolate chip cookies that bend and shit. See, Mike, my boy Mike used to train with me. So he knows, you know, all the bullshit you guys think you know, he knows. Okay, he'll tell you. Yeah, dude, I love those brownies, bro. I love junk food. You know me. I love it. I mean, I try not to eat it now. You know, when I'm around these fucking people like her mother. Bro, her mother fucking forget about it, you know. You can't eat, it's impossible to not eat junk in this fucking house. Donut. I don't eat donuts, so I don't like donuts. Have you ever tried Clear? It's for the liver, Tudica and NAC. No, but you know what? I do know about Tudica and I do know about NAC. NAC works better when you have problems with Tylenol, like, you know, Tylenol and shit, and it kills the liver. It's really good. You know, NAC is very good stuff. But so is Tudica, you know. But you know what it is right now? I'm not on any juice, but when I go on juice, you bet your ass I'm going to take that shit, you know. Which do you prefer, Clen or ECA stack? I don't like Clen. I'll tell you why I don't like Clen. Because I get the fucking jitters, and I'm like, I'm already fucking hyper naturally. So when I get like this, look, I get the fucking sitting there, and I don't like that. I don't like having jitters. You know what I mean? It's not good. You know? No way. Have you ever trained at the East Coast Mecca? Bob Bonham's gym, Strong and Shapely? Yes. I've trained, I never trained at Francis's gym, but I have trained at Bob Bonham's gym. This is one of my best friends on the whole planet. This is my boy. It's my brother. Greg, what's your favorite pizzeria in New York City? Somebody else asked me that. I'm on the wall in Joe's Pizza in the Village. by 6th Street. Go check that out. I'm on the wall there with Leonardo DiCaprio and all that. You see my picture on the wall. Same thing. I'm also on the wall in the one in fucking Brooklyn, too. I ate all those pieces. They put my... They like because I'm jacked, you know, so they put me on the wall. I'm not jacked as much anymore, but still. Glenn gave me heart palpitations. Yeah, don't take it. But that doesn't mean I like that pizza better. I don't know what pizza. I'm all over the place with pizza, you know. And a lot of the places in the village I like. I like it cheesy and I like it to crunch on the bottom. Yeah, I won't take Glenn, bro. I won't take it. It's bad. It kills me too. I don't like the heart palpitations and anything that gives you tremors. I mean, is bad. I love ephedrine, but even with that, I got to be careful because I fly really easy, really easy. You know, that's what's good for the kidney. Believe it or not, the best thing you can do for kidneys is drink a lot of water. You know, there's some supplements out there like kidney support stuff. But I'm going to be honest with you, drinking a lot of water, making sure your potassium is really high too. It's very important for kidneys. You know, the problem with liver and kidneys is that what happens is once one, like if the liver was bad, it goes right to the kidney. You know, that's why bodybuilding is rough with all these chemicals. It's very easy to fuck yourself up from the heart to the kidneys, to the liver. You know, those three things are the most common. You know what I'm saying? Those three things are really, you got to be really careful. Got to drink a lot. Ink Cherry, that's my girl. What's going on? How's my boy doing over there? I hope you guys had a great New Year. Much love to you both. Okay. Camarico Muscles girl. Is it possible for hardcore guns to make it nowadays with the Planet Fitness and gym? I said hardcore gun. Yeah, you did write hardcore guns. You know, you can get a good workout. Dude, if you saw what I look like, if you guys see the old pictures of me when I was a teenager. I worked out in a Nautilus Center, and he only had Nautilus. They didn't have free weights, so I did the free weights at my house, you know. It was plastic weights, and I looked jacked. So the answer is yes. You can get a good workout, even at Planet Fitness. You know, it's a matter, but you can't, you know, if you're going to do one set on the machine and all that shit, you have to go find another gym. Don't always be cheap. Sometimes it's better to spend a couple extra bucks than be herded in like cattle. You know what I mean? And that's what those gyms do. You know, so I don't like that. I train it in Anytime Fitness, believe it or not. I like the whole 24-hour thing because nobody's there when I go there. Just me and my workout partner, Marco Pistoia, another Italian from Italy. Is there any meaning behind your tattoos? Every one of my tattoos has a meaning. I don't just get scribble and skulls put on me. Every one of my tattoos has meaning. Oh, you can't even see. My children, my ex-wife, my father, my children again, okay, my mother, my parents are dead, my ex-girlfriend who died, and you can't even see it, but in here. See, I'm not showing it on the other camera, but yeah, this here, see, why the fuck can't you see that shit? I'm doing it wrong. Anyway, there. See a girl? Looks like she's sleeping. It's my girlfriend who passed away. You know, so I got a whole like scene of her right here. But I don't get skulls or or fucking barbed wire or any of that shit on me. That's me. You want to get that? That's great. There's no skulls or flames or any of that shit. Every one of my tattoos it has to do with somebody that's passed on or still alive. But anyway, he's good. He's working. New Year's was quiet. How was yours? Same as the past 58 of them. You know, it was alright. It's the same shit. You know, I just want to get past the New Year, past, you know, this cold weather shit. So you guys live in California, so you're lucky. Over here, I'm freezing my gagoots off, you know. It's bad. It's really bad. Is the challenge still stand for Luimarco? Yes, of course. Dude, Luimarco, if you're watching this, I'll ask you again. I know you're not going to do it. You're afraid of me. And it's okay. You should be. But, you know, I don't bite. But you know I'm going to put you in your place. But I'll refrain from cursing if you want. And you come on the show, we'll do a show. I'll do it on your channel, okay? You can ask me all the questions you want, but be ready, because I'm going to serve it. So there's your challenge. He ain't going to do it, though, Christian. You know that. He's not going to do it. He won't. He's afraid of me. Sorry. That's really what it boils down to. Oh, it's almost over. Yeah. Wait, how much time is left? I'm looking over here. Yeah, I think I got a minute and a half or 2 minutes or whatever. Mike, you know I love you, brother. All right? Please give your boys a big holler for me. All right? Give them a fist bump. You know? We got to get together once the weather gets warmer. Wait, here comes my girlfriend. All of a sudden now you want to start doing shit? Look, what are you doing? Wait, what are you doing? What is that shit? My girlfriend's doing something here. How did you and your girlfriend meet? I picked her up off the street. Hey, come on. Get that off. We met in a nightclub. Hey, get off. Great show. Love you, pal. I love you, too. Hey, you guys. Get that off. What are you doing to me? Look at I already have a big mouth. You made it bigger. Holy Christ. Holy balloons, yay! Fucking, she's nuts. All right, guys. I'll see you next Monday, man. Thanks. Nick from Strengths agreed to do MD interview. I really hope he does. Tell him to fucking interview with us. I'm not gonna rip him apart. You know what I mean? But tell him to, you know, be ready. I'm gonna talk to him, and I'll help him. You know, old school, baby. Look at the confetti.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Fuck. Thanks for doing that shit. You've been a big help.